This is a video of my equipment racks in my classroom. These racks are designed to simulate the wiring that takes place in a building between the server room or the main distribution facility and all the other rooms in the building. Because it's a simulation, it's kind of a mess. It's not just kind of a mess, it's really a mess. It's spaghetti is what I call it. And my students have come to expect that what happens in our classroom resembles spaghetti sometimes. It's conflict, it's messy, it's problems that need to be solved. And this is kind of my visual metaphor, this picture, these images of my equipment racks for my probably most successful teaching method. This is not a comfortable realm for me. I, by my very nature, tend to move toward and embrace order and basically the opposite of chaos. And what you're seeing in this video is definitely chaos. And what happens in my classroom a lot of the time is sometimes designed chaos and sometimes just because of the content of my courses, chaos that just occurs. Now I want to show you another video that was made by one of my former students, and this was in his first job outside after he graduated from high school. He was the network administrator for an elementary school in our area. And what he walked into was what you just saw in my classroom, but in real life. And he had, so networks typically will have one main distribution facility for data, and then maybe a few other intermediate distribution facilities. So you're going to see a video of my student Nick, who, along with a few interns, started with one of the intermediate distribution facilities at this school. And I'm sorry if you hear my dog snoring. Anyway, Nick and a few interns started with this intermediate distribution facility. They moved on eventually to the main distribution facility and cleaned everything up at the school. But this is a video when they took 4 hours to completely rewire spaghetti and make it into something that I find beautiful and orderly. And what I hope is what happens in my classroom. From that chaos comes order. And what my students and I, what they begrudgingly admit and what I try and reinforce to them is that a lot of times learning is more real and more sustained when it takes place in the process of a struggle. So as we struggle and learn in that struggle, I believe that learning is retained, maybe even forever in a more lasting way.